Welcome back, my friends, my nature enthusiasts, nature loving friends. This is the last hunting vlog of this hunting season because this is the last day we're going hunting. It is below 20 degrees in Indiana, and tomorrow in Indiana is actually the last day for hunting, but this will be our last day. Come join me as I show you how our last day went. We got up at 4 a.m. and this is us driving out to the property. We seen a ton of deer. And then about 7, we got to the cabin, got our hunting gear and changed clothes. And then about 7 o'clock, we started making our way out to the deer stand. It takes me a good 30-ish minutes to walk out there. This is actually at the deer stand, and you have to wait for daylight before you can hunt. And here is a deer that we seen. Later, I seen her sister, I'm assuming, trying to keep up with her, and she was severely injured, you guys. My heart absolutely broke for her. She's over here on the right-hand side. You'll see coming. She's limping very, very bad. I got my scope out to kind of get a better look at her, and she did have a red spot on her little hip. My heart just broke for her because she was limping, and she seemed like she was in so much pain. Now, this chica, I got beef with this deer right here, and let me tell you why. I'm going to just play some clips here for you. This is walking in the woods while I tell you why I have beef with that deer. This is a deer stand that I actually hunted out of today. That deer was right in my line sight. The path that she was taking would have leaded her right to the deer stand. She kept stopping to look at me, and I would freeze, and then the minute she would look away and take a couple steps, I would get my bow into position, my scope, all that. And guess what? She was so close, almost had her in my sights, almost had her close enough to take a shot, and then my foot made a noise on some ice in the deer stand. She heard me and she bounced. Our deer stand was absolutely covered in ice. But this is what winter hunting happens sometimes. It happens to everybody. This is a deer that my buddy actually got. So at least we got to experience tracking a little bit and some other hunting fun, even though I did not get one myself. I really was kicking myself in the butt because, your heart's racing and you're trying to do everything you can to be so quiet. My foot hit that little piece of ice, and it was just, she heard me, and then she just took off. I think next year I'm going to change up my setting a little bit of where I keep my bow, because that is partly why I think I had to move too much to get into position. Here is some trail camera. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and just let you watch this. We took a group picture of our little hunting group on the far left there. I did have to edit my dad in. If you guys have been watching this hunting series, you know that the first 6 episodes my dad was in, but then with him being terminally sick, the drive was too much for him. Even though he wasn't walking out here, just driving out here became too much, unfortunately. So I wanted to make sure that we edited him in, because he is special to all of us, and he is part of the hunting party, and he really is what started this whole hunting group. All of us are only friends because of my dad. Like, it is because of him that we've all been drawn together, drawn out to that property, and all hunting together. If it wasn't for my dad, none of these people in this picture would have met, and for that, I'm truly grateful. I'm not just thankful for my dad, but I'm thankful for everything he's taught me too. These 2 pictures here are of just moonlight. Like, this isn't daylight, it's just moonlight walking out there. We had a full moon today, and it just added to the ambiance.
Hello.
Last day of hunting. It was freezing, you guys. We literally froze our butts off.
Yeah, I don't have an ass anymore.
Well, I went to the bathroom, and then legit an hour later, my ass was still numb.
I bet.
Like, it never got warmed back up. But we seen 8 deer, 1 buck. Our buddy got a deer. We did not get one. We had a very close opportunity to, but things just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. I think next year I want to grind archery more because I feel like less people are out hunting and there's just more deer and stuff.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate you going with me today.
Of course.
It was still nice. We went for a nice walk, a nice hike. And I was kind of thinking, like, how to end this series, because this is going to be, like, the last video for this year.